Welcome to the CSI Crime Lab, Graveyard Shift. I'm Gil Grissom, and you must be the new intern. I know it's your first night, but we're short-handed and... Grissom. Yeah, Jim. We're just leaving. We've got a homicide. I know you've got good problem-solving skills or you wouldn't be here. You'll have to jump right in on this crime scene with me. John Webster said, "Death hath 1,000 doors to let out life." Let's find out which one our victim took.
The Location tab at the bottom of the screen allows you to access various locations. To head to the crime scene, click on the hotel location now.
So, hello everyone. Welcome back to MZ Adventures. My name is Zach. And today, as you can tell, we are playing CSI, or otherwise known as Crime Scene Investigations now, or Crime Scene Investigation. Now, there are some glitches with this game. Obviously, just as you saw, a lot of freezing. There's going to be blank black screens. There's nothing I can do. I've had trouble with this game from the start, and I think it's because I'm running it on Windows 10. I have to use an old version of QuickTime, so that's also an issue. But I still want to play it. I've never played any of these CSI games, and I got all 6 of them plus CSI Miami, so I got 7. The 7th. I do have Law and Order as well. We're going to be doing some Sherlock. Just a lot of crime games. I'm very interested in it and interested in the story, gameplay, things like that, and see how they evolve on each game. See how the graphics and the gameplay improves, hopefully. And hopefully we have less problems with them. I've already played the tutorial part on this, so we're going to be skipping a lot of stuff. I mean, other than like the important stuff, obviously, but that lady talking, oh my god, she needs to shut the fuck up and just let, I understand that it's a tutorial for a reason, but I got the basics. I've played games before, so. Anyways, I'm gonna shut my trap and we're gonna head to the hotel here. See, shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
First officer, fill us in.
Let's see, manager got a call from a guest complaining about noise. He checked it out, found the TV going pretty loud, and this young lady here who didn't exactly need it turned up. Know some questions?
It's a start, and the crime scene will have plenty to say. Probably a good idea to start with our victim.
Throughout the investigation, you will often want to examine the... Excellent.
Look at that. Perhaps there's more we can learn.
Shut up.
Notice the case file.
So as I can see, So her, we can shut the fuck up. And that black screen, shut the fuck up. I get it. So found tied to the bed, probably died of strangulation. What you think? At least appears that way. Oh yeah, gotta click on him. Yep, he's the owner. Gotcha. Checking on it. Checking on the bruising. Click it there. Yep. Tools collection under detection. Yes. Double click. Which shows you. Then we got a single click it here. Then we gotta run it over. Click it. Case file's been updated. Yes. Sorry, there's. I think there's supposed to be cutscenes there. So.
Now pass the magnifying scope tool carefully over the clock area to look for very small or hidden trace evidence. Looks like a tiny strand of hair. Whenever you find something with a magnifying
then I gotta
scope,
let her talk.
Single click on it for a closer look.
Just a hair, right?
Select the tool.
Yeah, in close proximity to the deceased.
Evidence you.
Yes. So now we go to collection. Tweezer, shut the fuck up. Evidence. Click on evidence. It's technically trace evidence, so we click here. Then we can, like I said, double click on it. Yeah, okay.
It would be
a tiny hair found stuck in a torn cloth, different from the victim's hair. There is no recoverable DNA. So unfortunately, yes. So we have to close out. Now we have to collect the thing. So we have to put on our gloves. And then pick it up.
Well done.
And yep.
Look, I know a girl died, and it's a shame. But I got a business
now they want us to talk to the owner here.
What do you want to know?
Questions will often be available.
Showgirl on the strip. Nice enough. Never made no trouble.
Shut the fuck
Kind of a
up.
regular here. Made a half dozen visits over the past couple of weeks. No credit cards, strictly cash and carry. Capiche? If she had company...
I capisce. I don't know who.
We
I
only
don't
give
know who.
keys out to registered guests.
Thanks for that.
patrons don't like
Who
to be
has
dropped in
access
on
to this
Catch My
room?
Drift, and I got the only master key. No idea. First name was Kylie.
And I ain't got the master key. Do you know who the victim was from?
Jones. Seems I remember her using a different... Sure. I figured you'd want to see it. There's an address on it, too.
May we have in the chicken cart?
Now, do you mind? Cop.
Exit the conversation by click. Now let's look at that new bit of...
And she... Yeah.
You have just...
Yeah.
If you're stuck...
So, Bob, documents, double click. Yeah. Now we need to go over to him because we're supposedly quote unquote stuck. Click him. Can you help me with a piece of...
When you ask...
And then you just give him any piece of evidence, but it'll hurt you in the long run. And then
That's the
he
end of your
puts
training.
his thing that you may or may not already know. Now we can do the shit on her own.
This is an expensive bauble.
And that's as far as I got.
May rule out
So
robbery as
I
likely
see
motive.
a bracelet here.
Initials KY engraved on it. This could
So
help
we
us
need
establish
gloves.
Kylie's identity.
Collect it.
Our
Okay,
killer
not
may be
KY
leaving us
loop.
a message.
Maybe she was the owner. I saw something in her
In
mouth.
ancient Greece, families put a coin in the mouths of their late loved ones to pay the ferryman to cross the river Styx. Could be our killer is related to our victim and has a bent for mythology, or maybe this is a final insult.
Either or. And there's nothing else to collect on her. Okay, what are you looking at? Her
Since the TV was on,
your eyes
somebody
don't
probably
look,
used this
you
recently.
know.
Maybe the killer.
I'm
Let's
just gonna
find
let you
out.
be, dude. Well, let's see, that means we have to dust for prints. That's detection. Hey, look at that. Dun dun dun. Evidence is updated. Good. Let's click out here. So we already did that. There's nothing in there. TV there.
Maybe our killer needed to wash
He's
his
still
hands of this
here.
crime. Let's take a
Here,
closer
right?
look.
Just that. Looks like there's
Some
blood
kind of
right there.
stain
So
on
we'll
the
click
sink here.
this.
We should try to detect what it is.
Luminol to detect.
A bloodstain pattern, trying to tell its story. Nice find.
And we're gonna have to swab
If there was a
for it.
struggle here, then why no obvious blood on the Vic? We should swab it.
Thanks.
We should definitely have Greg take a look at this in the lab.
Not yet. Nothing in the toilet. Oh, just sink. Nothing. Alright,
Ms.
so
Strickland?
gotta click out
Jenny
here.
Strickland?
Yes.
Let's
Gil
go to
Grissom, Las
Jenny
Vegas Crime Lab.
Strickland's
My
apartment.
assistant and I would like to ask you a few questions.
Go ahead.
Ms. Strickland, a young woman was killed tonight. Apparently she filled out the hotel's check-in card using your name and address.
What? Mine?
That's right. We believe her first name was Kylie. Do you know anyone by that name?
Sorry, I don't know any Kylies. Anyone could have got my name and address out of the phone book. Oh. Oh my god. Is it...
Do you recognize
Karen?
this bracelet, ma'am?
It's not Karen who got killed, is it?
Maybe we can answer your question, Miss Strickland, if you'll tell us about Karen.
My best friend when I was in middle school. Karen Yardstrom. We took... I haven't heard from Karen in years.
That's a strong
KY.
possibility.
How terrible. Awful. rougher crowd, but I never.
Let's talk to Brass in his office. Get him to track down Karen Yardstrom's real address.
Come on in, and I'm glad to see you. We've been shorthanded on the night shift for too long. I'm Captain Jim Brass. Anything you need on the law enforcement side, I'm your new best friend. You want somebody... Sure.
See what I mean?
Seems she lived in the Hamilton
Lots of
apartments.
glitches, but...
I'll send a unit to open it up for you. Yeah,
Hello, my name, visual novel. Alright, let's go to the office.
One chorus line gig with a production that shut down a couple of weeks ago.
Excuse me.
So, you're Grissom's latest victim.
Hi, Brass. You can kiss my ass.
Who aren't still walking around. Albert Robbins, welcome aboard. I'll do my best to answer your questions. How our Vic died.
Can you search for Clay Youngson?
So don't be a stranger. When you need it.
Oops, sorry. Thank you.
Asphyxia due to
what can you tell us about Kylie's
The
past?
hyoid bone, just under the bruising on her neck, was broken.
That's it?
Death, anyway.
Alright, off to the morgue.
Found traces of skin under 3 of her nails. Not a lot, but enough to indicate she may have been trying to fight off her assailant. You can take it with you. Ran a rape kit, too. Sexual activity, but no sign of assault. Fairly narrow ligature marks like these might indicate a rope or cord or even a twisted
What was the cause of death?
Was used. I don't know if you knew this already, but our victim
See,
had
like this, I think there's supposed to be a video there, but there's not.
Nothing else unusual. Very healthy young woman otherwise.
Any physical clues on her body?
After death, a human body generally drops 2 degrees the first hour and another degree every hour after that, with a 4-hour give or take. Given the core temperature of the victim's liver and the ambient temp of the crime scene...
Okay, we're going to get as much detail as possible here, folks, so... What can you tell us about the bruising on her neck?
There are petechiae in the victim's eyelids, tiny pinpoint hemorrhages caused when the blood backs up into the capillaries.
Oh,
but with
really?
an internal injury like this, you won't have much if
Anything
any
else out of the ordinary we should know?
Any blood you find is more like...
Ooh,
Looks like Kylie kept things simple at home. Neat, orderly, almost
Okay.
compulsive.
What was the time of
Sometimes a
death?
control freak away from home cuts loose, goes a little wild. A prescription for interferon. It's used in treatment of Hep C infections. Dated yesterday. Kylie may have just found out about her condition.
Look at that reflection, though. Any loss of blood?
Hundreds of years, investigators have examined correspondence and address books for clues.
Interesting. Okay.
Today, that means checking out
Off
a
to our
victim's
apartment.
PC. Let's look at her calendar. Her last scheduled meeting was at 10 p.m. with one Devin Rogers at our hotel. Possible
Well,
suspect.
I see a medicine bottle.
We'll need to talk to Brass to find Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Well, we should at least collect it. Just in case, you never know. Alright, I don't need to ask you shit. Can't leave.
Hey, Kylie, it's your buddy Black. Forget about me. Well, you ain't slipped my mind. Not when you owe me 3 bills for that TV you trashed. Oh, that's of course you can think up another way to settle up. You could do
So
that.
my computer. Oh, this is schedule.
Seems our hotel manager knew Kylie better than he was letting on. Let's bring this information to Brass.
Devin and Lawrence.
Receipts from different hotels.
You can't print it.
ordered
File,
chronologically.
print, recycle. No, nothing. Can't do anything. All right. Well, looks like she has messages. Let's play it.
Oh,
So, you're the new pledge around the CSI frat house.
No, Bert.
How do you like the initiation so
Bert,
far?
you're not looking...
Look, I know what it's like to be thrown in the pool and told to swim. I'm here for you.
Yeah, he's not looking all too favorable now, is he? Alright, let's do some receipts. Let's grab them. And I think that's everything here that we can collect.
Blood.
I already did
Plenty of DNA for me to draw comparisons.
I don't need to ask you shit. So let's go to the lab.
Hey, good news. Found enough DNA for a profile, but comparing it to another sample is where the fun begins. What you got there is a partial print. Tricky little things, partials. Not enough info to call up a rap sheet in the database. Best thing you can hope for is finding an existing print.
Alright, we got a lot of shit to go through, man.
See if you can match it to a corroborating piece of evidence.
So,
Tough to get prints or anything useful off money. This is no exception. Came up blank. Sorry.
Okay.
Analyze the meds
Yeah,
inside,
skin
and just like the
sample.
label says, it's interferon. Looks like the pharmacy did their job. I was able to lift some latent prints from it too.
Okay. Tags.
It's a magnetic chromium dioxide audio cassette tape. Nothing special to tell you about it.
Hair.
They're just hotel receipts. Nothing special about them. Man, I hope she got
What
air
else we
miles
got?
for all
We got
these.
items. Money.
Sorry, can't do anything with that. Next to me, computer's your best buddy. It's hooked up to a number of search databases. Just drag the evidence onto either side of the computer and click search. To make comparisons, just drag evidence onto both sides and click compare.
A partial fingerprint.
Alright,
still
what
be
about
useful,
this?
though. We need to compare it to a full print to establish a match.
Alright, let's use a computer. Do we give him the remote? Let's search and compare. Search.
Just a torn bedsheet. Nothing special about the fabric or the way it was torn.
Do we have a full
Sorry,
print?
can't do anything with that.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Don't be afraid of the microscope.
So what do we have
You can't scan
fingerprints
that
on? One there.
You can't. You,
Ooh, hair.
you, you can't.
Okay, I'm not sure what I'm looking for here. It's not like I can move it or anything. That's hair.
You can't scan that into the.
Wait, is there anything else that we can compare it to? Money? Hey, I'm just trying everything, bro.
Hey, you can't scan that?
Hey, that's all I gotta say right now.
Do we get the skin out of the fingernails? Swab saying skin sample.
Yes?
I'm at a loss. We only got 2 sets of fingerprints.
Look, we questioned him at the scene. You want to talk to him again, you gotta come up with a good reason. Sheriff Mobley hates it when we harass the
So
locals.
I just thought of something. We are going to go and ask for a DNA sample.
You say this
from the
Rogers was
hotel
slotted to
owner.
meet Kylie just before her murder?
You.
Don't need any more justification than that. We'll bring the boy right in.
Oh, we need a
appreciate you
warrant.
cooperating
Okay,
with us,
so I
Mr.
need to go
Rogers.
to the office real quick. I need a warrant.
Let's check that TV for prints, too. Hotel room like this, we may have to sort through dozens, but the right one may be...
Not now! I'm obviously missing something, and I don't know what it is. Just thought of something. We need a full print, right? Well, the remote
What you
had the
got there is a
volume, but
partial
what about the
print.
channels?
I were you, I'd scan those prints into the computer over there and run a search for any known suspects.
Hopefully we get a full freaking print off of this. Ooh, we got a print, folks. Now, I believe I can go to the lab. Give him... Okay, not that. The full print. There we go. So now... let's go to this computer here.
Our hotel owner doesn't exactly have a squeaky
So
clean
let's
background,
search.
although 10 years can change a person.
Do this one with this one. There. Nothing. So then what about this one? Oh, no, not that. This with this. Nothing. Search. Hey. Assault and sexual harassment. Interesting.
There isn't much more I can tell you about the victim at this time.
See, I don't know what we can do with this, because it's a hair. Oh, hold on. Wait. That turned green, right? Yeah, I can't, like, click and drag or anything, so... moving on. head back to the morgue.
Yes?
Okay.
What you got
What
there?
about... I can't give you shit. Okay. Alright, so... Crime lab again?
Need me for something?
I think we've given you
this
everything,
clown
right?
lied to us about how well he knew the young woman. Sure, he has legit access to the room. But any way you slice it, I can find a judge who'll give us a warrant.
Yeah, okay.
Just for a change of pace, let's try the truth this time.
You got no right taking that tone. I'm cooperating, ain't I? I told you before, I got nothing to do with this mess.
So...
I suppose you never made a mistake, huh? I paid for my thrills.
I think we try to get a warrant now that I think we have his rap sheet. That should help.
So I knew the girl. Big friggin'
Can I get a... Yes.
A showgirl. Usually quiet, but she lost it last month. Went all rock act on me. Busted up 300 big ones to replace that sucker. Kid keeps promising to pay me back.
Nonetheless,
Thank
Mr.
fuck.
Sutton, Kylie is dead. Murdered in your hotel.
Listen, my place ain't the Ritz, okay? Get the odd
Oh, is this scene actually... Okay.
bumps and nicks. Comes with the territory.
Never mind, I spoke too soon.
What's that, a warrant? What the hell is this? I didn't do anything to that poor kid. Take your sample and get out of my life
Big
already.
freaking...
Thanks, we will. Pop some epithelial cells from your mouth and take a hair sample with tweezers.
What? This your first night and I'm your guinea pig? Hey, go easy with that thing, will you?
You have any cuts or scratches you're not telling us about?
Yes?
Let me
Okay,
take a
good.
reference.
We've got a DNA reference sample from the hotel owner. This is begging for a comparison. So, I ran the hotel owner's sample against the blood swab from the bathroom. Well, we have a winner. Hotel owner's DNA matches the blood from the bathroom.
Only since Mr. Sustin owns and operates the hotel, this may not mean much, if anything.
Now, I knew you'd be asking for a comparison between the skin DNA and the hotel owners, so I went for it. But, no luck. It's not the same. Someone else left some obvious signs of their presence on your victim.
There. Off to the lab.
Doesn't look like these hairs match.
Okay.
Devon, the last person in our victim's date book, has a criminal record. Some recent
Anything
temper
else?
control problems. Let's file that in our suspicious
Alright,
folder.
so now we should check the hair samples. Because we got 2 of them, so let's trace. So we'll do this one, this one. Nope. They don't.
The devil's in the details, and it looks like we've implicated this
Search.
devil.
Where's the calendar? Oh, Mr. So, let's compare that with this. Well, there's that. What about... No, I'm not done. This with...
Yes?
This.
Ah, yeah, well, you have something here. This rap sheet gives us plenty excuse to talk to this charmer again.
No hopes.
I'll have him hauled right in.
So what about... Maybe not yours, but what about his?
Last rocket scientist the book that
Okay.
busted the mirror. And guess who cut himself cleaning up the damn mess? I bled on the sink and the new mirror. Then I cleaned up after myself.
Now, let's go interrogate the hotel owner again, but we gotta go to Brass.
Yes? Yeah, the files tell an interesting story about her. Seems
Wait,
she
what?
reported a stalker just 6 months ago. I'd like to tell you we busted the bum, but I'd be lying. And my gut
Why was
says
your blood
it's
in
no
the phone in the
coincidence
hotel
she's
room?
on a silver tray now. Partial print places him at the scene. Nice. On its own, that might not cut it, but add that to his name popping up so prominently on the VIX schedule. Oh yeah, consider the warrant issued.
Yeah, it totally works for me. Is that it?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Sure. The showgirl.
Hey, Brass.
Know her? How?
We were just, you know, friendly acquaintances. We'd get together, hang out, party a little. Nice kid, sweet. Not hard like some of the dancers. Everybody liked her.
Somebody didn't like her. She was murdered tonight.
Kylie. Oh, no, not Kylie. What kind of sick creep would hurt a
Alright,
nice
can we
kid
get
like...
a sample from...
Hey, wait a minute. You're not... Now, you don't think I... No way. Never. I'm no saint, but I never killed no one. Check it out.
What was your relationship like
I
with
don't
Kylie?
really remember. You know how it is with social stuff. 2 weeks, maybe? All right, okay, I won't lie to you. I saw her. I saw her tonight.
Where?
Hotel way down the strip. Champagne Hotel, I think. Yeah, I got a few cuts and stuff. Since when is that a crime?
It isn't, but it might prove that you committed one.
Well, I do now. And I ain't too happy about having to get myself checked either. What for? I got a right to know what you want it for, don't I? I mean, I didn't kill her or anything.
When did you
Why
last
should
see
I help
Kylie?
you guys entrap me?
Mr. Rogers, the DNA sample can help clear you. We're trying to eliminate suspects from our list.
We have
a
evidence that
warrant,
you
sir.
saw Kylie
You can
recently.
give it to us, or we can take
Yeah,
it.
bitch.
Fine.
Our intern here is going to swab some epithelial cells from your mouth and take a hair sample with tweezers.
Couldn't you have been
Do you
a
have
bit
any cuts or
gentler with
scratches that you're not
thing?
telling us about?
Ow. Take it easy.
Oh,
Hey
bull
guys,
fucking who,
what's
dude?
up? The DNA reference sample from Rogers, but the real story unfolds when I compare it against another sample. So I did a comparison. Tested the sink swab DNA with Rogers' sample. No luck. I guess that wasn't his blood in the sink. Now, I thought a comparison between the Rogers blood DNA and the skin from the fingernails would make sense. The result of my sweat and tears? Jackpot! Mr. Devin Rogers co-starred in a scrappy little show with our victim.
Oh, fuck off. Give me.
They look identical.
Thanks, dude. We're gonna take this straight to the lab.
Was in that hotel room around the time of the killing.
Oh, nothing. Just got another swab for you.
Yes? He's there as we speak. Go right in.
It was? Yeah, I can see that. She liked it rough. Clawed my arm just to get a rise.
Now, tell me if this sounds familiar, Mr. Rogers. The day Kylie returned from getting her sobering diagnosis, she did the right thing. She called anyone that she'd had sexual contact with. You asked to meet her at the hotel to talk about it, but your anger came out when she arrived. Kylie scratched you, defending herself. So you forcibly tied her to the bedpost.
Let's go back to now we're starting to actually make some progress here.
So you turned up
go back to Jim Brass.
Which you then
we need to interrogate Devin Rogers some more.
Which was when a hair from your head fell into the folds. Then you wrapped the sheet around the woman's throat and finished her off. Your revenge taken, you left, but not before leaving a little tip.
Make up all the stories you want. They're bull. Start to finish. Find yourself some other sucker.
In your mind, that young woman killed you. So you killed her.
That ain't what happened. She was alive when I left her. I swear it.
We'll let a jury decide that, but the evidence says otherwise.
It never ends. You did a good job on this case. You found a suspect that meets the requirements for means, motive, and opportunity. That's all we can do. The rest we leave up to the district attorney. Now, let's do your evaluation. You investigated every possible angle on this case. It doesn't happen often. I'm impressed.
Alrighty, and that concludes this episode of In and Out. Like I said, there's some glitches on the way. We had some problems, but we'll keep working through it. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more cases after this, so hopefully we can fly through these and move on to the next game and review that, and hopefully it's a lot better than this case of monstrosity here and running Windows 10 and trying to record it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.